Features of .NET Framework. We will see what are the features of .NET Framework. First one is good design. .NET Framework provides us very good user interface, because in today's competitive world the user interface is very important, so it provides us very good design. And second one is object oriented programming. We say .NET is object-oriented programming language, because without class we are not going to develop a single application in our .NET, and a language which supports the features of .NET is nothing but object-oriented programming. Here we can say .NET is a object-oriented programming language. And next one is language independent. Here each and every language, we have several languages in our .NET. Each and every language will be converted into the IL, that is intermediate language. Intermediate language makes sure that all the languages are interoperable. It makes sure that all the languages are interoperable. And next one is platform independent. Platform independent. Platform independent is nothing but an application which runs on different or multiple operating system is nothing but platform independent. When can we say platform independent? A code which does not compile directly by the Windows operating system. A code which is executed by the compiler and it is converted into the MSIL code, and again that MSIL code will be converted to the native code. That is nothing but if the application is having the two-phase execution which is directly not converted by the operating system, that particular application can be executed in multiple operating system. Here it is platform dependent, because in .NET it is converted into the language compiler. With the help of language compiler, our source code is converted into the MSIL, which is independent of the system, and this MSIL is converted into the native code or machine understandable code with the help of CLR. This is nothing but it can execute in multiple platforms. We call it as platform independent. And next one is flexible data access. Flexible data access. Flexible data access can be provided by the ADO.NET technology. ADO.NET is the database technology which is used to access the data. That means we are going to store the data from front end to back end and next back end to the front end application. Here what is front end application and what is back end application? Front end application is nothing but end user interacting with screens, forms is nothing but front end application, and back end application is nothing but where we are going to store the end users data is nothing but back end application. You are going to develop the front end application in the Microsoft Visual Studio, and you are going to develop the back end applications in the Microsoft SQL Server. So here these two is not having any connectivity. These two are not having any connectivity. To make the connectivity, here we are using we can say mediator between the front end and back end, or interface between the front end and back end is nothing but ADO.NET. By using the ADO.NET, here you are going to access the data between front end and back end. Next one is dynamic web pages. Here dynamic web pages, you are going to create dynamic web pages using ASP.NET. ASP.NET stands for Active Server Page. It is a technology, web technology. ASP.NET is the web technology which we are going to create the web applications. We have static application and dynamic application. Static application can be developed by using HTML and CSS, but to make that application dynamic we have to use the technology. So here we are using ASP.NET technology to make the dynamic web pages. And next it provides web services also. Another feature in .NET is web services. And next one is code security. Here we are going to provide the security for the code. Using the code access security, it will check the unauthorized users. It will restrict the unauthorized users to the resources. It cannot it is going to provide the restriction. It is going to provide the restriction. Here CAS stands for the code access security. It will provide the restrictions for the unauthorized code, unblocked code. These are the features of .NET framework.